Hi, I'm Alastair McCaig, Director of Investment Management at Fern. I'm frequently asked by my clients about the Swiss Pillar 2 and 3 systems. It can be confusing and take up a lot of time to research your options. So today, I'm going to work through the three most important things you need to know right now as an expat here in Switzerland. How important is a Pillar 3? Do you really need one? And when should you get one? A Pillar 3 is an ability for you to effectively over-contribute to your pension scheme. The total amount that you can contribute on this annual basis is 6,768 francs. There is a tax benefit from this because it will obviously reduce your taxable income by that amount. Depending on which canton you are, will dictate how much, but broadly speaking, it should save you between 1,500 and 2,000 francs a year when you contribute. What happens to that money? Well, it gets invested into the Swiss pension scheme as part of it, or it can be invested in the Swiss pension scheme and there could be an insurance aspect rolled into it as well. It's worth considering, of course, any money that you contribute to this scheme will effectively be locked into the Swiss pension scheme all the way up until your retirement age, or alternatively, when you leave the country. What's a Pillar 2 and what does it do? And is there anything we can utilize it with? Well, a Pillar 2, I guess, has two primary roles. The first purpose of a Pillar 2 is effectively pension contributions, building up a pot of cash for your retirement so that you can live off of it when you hit that age. The second aspect of a Pillar 2, of course, is more insurance orientated. This is to ensure that should you meet an untimely demise, your family will be well looked after with some sort of annuation or possibly lump sum. There is an ability to overpay in your Pillar 2 scheme as well. To find out exactly how much that is, you will need to speak to your HR departments. But this can be quite a sizable amount of money. There are benefits and also consequences to doing this. The benefits are that anything you contribute into your Swiss pension scheme, the Pillar 2 area, will effectively reduce your taxable income on an annual basis. And a lot of our clients are taxed between 20 and 25%. So this is a pretty sizable amount of money. It is worth remembering, though, that as a consequence, any money that you put into the Pillar 2 system will effectively be locked in all the way until your retirement age, or alternatively, when you leave the country. Also worth considering, especially as the majority of our clients are expats, are that you will be tying in a proportion of your wealth into a Swiss franc product. Most pension schemes that we've seen here in Switzerland only grow at between about 1 and 1.5%. Obviously, this isn't particularly great growth, and when you consider inflation, it is effectively wealth preservation more than growth, but nonetheless, there is arguably up to, say, 20% tax saving that you could make effectively on this. Not a swift decision to be made on this one, but certainly something you should consider. And I suppose the last area that I want to cover, the third major point, is of course, what happens to your Pillar 2 and your Pillar 3 when you leave Switzerland? Well, the first thing is that it really depends where you go to. If you leave Switzerland and you go to another EU country, European country, you will have to leave your BVG part of your pension in the Swiss system all the way up until retirement age. Roughly speaking, this equates to about a third of your pension pot, but you'll need to look at your statements to get an exact figure. The rest of it, you will have the ability to withdraw from the pension scheme. At this point in time, you are going to be taxed. This is where it becomes particularly interesting. The amount of tax that you have to pay differs from canton to canton. And as you're leaving the country, you will have the ability, when you leave your current employer, to shift your pension to a different canton and reduce the tax. The tax rates from canton to canton can be remarkably different. In a lot of instances, we are able to save our clients about 7% on this tax rate. If you were to leave Switzerland and move to a country slightly further afield, the likes of, say, the US or Australia, you would be able to take out all of your money in one lump sum. Again, this is going to be taxed and it'll be dictated by the canton with which your pension scheme's in. Also worth considering when you talk about all of this is the fact that you can actually leave your money in the Swiss scheme all the way up until your proper retirement age and let it continue to grow in the Swiss scheme. We do have a relationship with an entity which will enable us to improve and enhance the returns you get rather than just the 1.5% that your current company scheme probably provides you with. But to be specific on this, I'd need to see your specific circumstances. In my next video, I think I'm going to look at how you can possibly utilize both your Pillar 2 and your Pillar 3 when it comes to mortgages here on properties in Switzerland. For more information, please do check out our website, fernwealth.ch, and specifically, if you look at the Newswire section, there'll be more information that you can find there. Hope this has been helpful to you.